What is up, bros? It is Blind from Team Charisma, and today I'm going to be talking about a subject that's kind of important to me right now. It's a big, huge debate going on right now on Twitter with the professionals and the amateur players in the Call of Duty competitive scene. There's a lot going on right now, and we're all trying to decide whether or not Scorestreaks should be in competitive, along with equipment and things. Coming from someone who's played since Call of Duty 4, I can see both the good and the bad in it. With that being said, I'm not claiming to be a pro by any means. I did travel to 3 events last year for Black Ops, and I played in the PCL for COD 4. I do know what I'm talking about. My skill is maybe not up to that level because I don't have the time to put in as much as the pros, but then again, I do know I'm just as knowledgeable about the game as they are, but I'm not taking any credit away from them because they've put in the time and the effort, and they are well deserving of their level of where they stand being a professional. With that being said, I do plan on putting the time and effort into this game, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the big debate, whether or not Scorestreaks should be in. Now, with that being said, I know I'm kind of reaching out right now to a lot of different audiences, and a lot of different people are going to watch this, some being competitive players, some being public players, so I want to ask both of you, questions and give both sides of this story because, it's kind of a big deal right now, and we want to get all this figured out. So, with that being said, I'll talk more about it at the end of the video. I'm going to be giving away a PS3 at random to one of the commenters on this video. And the reason I'm doing that, not to consider myself a sellout, I never wanted to be considered a sellout. That's not why I'm doing it, to build viewership or to get more people to follow me. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want to give people a reason to give me their input. And I know that a lot of people won't do it unless there's something that they're going to get out of it. It's a selfish reason, and a lot of people, are like that, sadly. But, if that's what I have to do to get this video out there and get it recognized and get more people to see it, then so be it. I haven't touched that PS3 since October of last year after Orlando. So, I don't need it. I just hope that the winner, uses it, puts it to good use, and they start playing competitively, whatever it is they want to do, or they just, would like a PS3. So what I want to do, like I said, I'll talk about it more at the end. I just wanted to touch base on it and let everyone know that's one of the reasons to stay through and listen to what I have to say and to watch till the end. So, as I said, I've been playing since COD 4, and with this being the first game to have Scorestreaks and these equipment in, it is different. But then again, it is kind of fun. This gameplay here that we're watching is from a league play match where I was using bouncing betties and shock charges. This was my first game playing it with that equipment on, and it was awkward to me. But I didn't care for that part. The Scorestreak part, with the UAV and the lightning strike, and I think I had the Dragonfire on in this one. I've changed it since then because we were playing by Frag Cup rules, which there was no, counter UAV and UAV and things like that. But the Scorestreaks, it's kind of fun. It does change it quite a bit. The pace of the game can go from in your favor to the other team can make some big play happen, and that was a nice quad, like that right there. And at this point, we're holding it down this position. There's 4 dead. It's a game-changing addition. Really, it is. So let's talk about the good things to it and what people are kind of anticipating with Scorestreaks. The possible viewership that it entertains, and the regular public match player can relate to it. That's what they're really expecting. They want it to be able to be understood by everyone watching. And people, with the millions and millions and millions of people that have played this game, they know what, lightning strikes are, and they know what Dragonfires are, and things like that. So when you call them in and you get them, it's interesting to them, is what people are kind of anticipating. But then again, I can see that backfiring because as much as, it's entertaining, I guess, to people who don't know much about competitive, because before, with it just being, say for Modern Warfare 3, for example, the ACR, MP7, PP90, or with Black Ops, FAMAS only, it does get monotonous and it does get pretty boring to watch without any sort of variety. But I do not believe that just because we had Scorestreaks, we're going to gain hundreds of thousands of viewers, or even many more viewers than what we already have. Fear Moho made a point in one of his videos, and it was a great point to me, and it makes perfect sense. Similar to League of Legends, when there's a big tournament going on, okay, for example, Black Ops 2. When you start the game up, it says, hey guys, check out League Play, and then hit A to roger that, like you understood what it said. and things like that. And it gives you things to go look at in the game. They do that with League of Legends when there's a big tournament. They say, hey, check out this stream. There's this tournament going on. If Black Ops 2 were to do that, and on that main screen, show it to the millions and millions of players playing that day that, hey, MLG's having an event this weekend. Check out the stream. That's what's going to get it. You need that kind of backing from a developer, and I know David Vonderhaar is backing us 100% because he's done everything for us from the get-go. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just giving him the idea, if he ever happens to watch this video, that that's what should happen. We need backing from developers, telling the other viewers by a message of the day, not expecting Scorestreaks to give them the viewership. But again, you know, a lot of people don't want it just for that reason. They want it for the reason that it's entertaining and it changes it. We need something to change in Call of Duty. That brings me to my next point. You know, Call of Duty has just been this vicious circle of monotony and sameness for years now. Since Call of Duty 4, we've always, when the game first came out, all we had to do was go to private match, turn off, you know, kill streaks, turn on friendly fire, and change the rules to how we wanted, which, I mean, it's always been the same when it comes to search and destroy and with domination, but then with domination being taken out to CTF. I mean, we always just did the same thing, and then all we could do was test out maps. But then again, that kind of helped us. If you think about it, when the game first came out, we got to learn what maps and game types were best quicker. Now that, you know, but with Black Ops 2, a lot of the maps are balanced. I completely understand that. You know, but with that being said, we got to learn things a little bit quicker and got to get into it, you know, faster and things like that. But, you know, those are the plus sides to it. There's plenty more, and I want people's input on it and to hear your side. What do you think are the good things about it, as well as the bad things? So, with that being said, let's go right to the bad things, or the possible bad things about it, that the people that are kind of speculating it. With the viewership backfire being one of them, like I said, it may not be what all these public matches players want to watch. I mean, the thing is, competitively, that's the difference between competitive Call of Duty and just regular Call of Duty, and people like that. They like how it's different and how there's no kill streaks. That was one thing, if you think about it. A lot of players that's different to them. Not having kill streaks and just having to rely on you and your gun is more interesting to them, some players, than the score streaks part is, you know? They like the fact that it's more hardcore and more intense and, you know, things like that. But, again, with another bad thing I had written down is annoying. It is true. This is a good this is a good gameplay, me using these score streaks and the equipment and things, but I have plenty more bad games where it just backfired, and it was more than annoying when, you know, I had people throwing shock charges at me and betties and things like that. And I know that the one excuse that people use is that, well, everything has a counter. Yes, that is true. Everything has a counter, but to take away from another part of your pick 10 to counter something doesn't make much sense. So, for example, with, you know, flak jacket, tactical mask, and things like that, you shouldn't have to use both of those. But one of my classes, with the MSMC, I have perk 1 greed with, I believe it's lightweight. Yes, okay, yes, sorry, lightweight, and then flak jacket, and then dexterity and tactical mask. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at it. It took me a minute to think about it there. But the fact is, I shouldn't have to use both of those just to be able to run flags and be immune to everything. Because it takes away from, I don't have a secondary, I don't have concussions, I don't get to throw my stuns, and it's just awkward to me. That's what's different. It's just awkward having these things and having to choose, you know, things counter annoying additions. I don't know. I don't know. I like it. It's just got so many different ways that you can look at it. But you know, one of the other things I had written down is not takes away from what COD has always been. It's always been, like I said, it's always been about the non-kill streaks competitive side, and that's what made it competitive. But you know, I don't want to come off as biased. I can see both sides, and I will play it either way. I love Call of Duty. I love competitive Call of Duty. And after the last couple days where I finally picked up 2 teammates, and we have a set team now to start scrimming and playing things, it's gonna be interesting, and it gives us something to strive for, and it's gonna be fun. I do look forward to it. That's the one thing, is that I'll play it either way. People are gonna watch it either way. I just hope that you know, we do the right thing here and make the right choices and do what's best for Call of Duty. But with that being said, let's talk about the PS3 because I know that's what everyone wants me to talk about now. Now that I'm done rambling. Alright, so, like most giveaways, I'm going to go through the comment section, choose a random commenter, whether they said they like Scorestreaks, they don't like Scorestreaks, what they want the PS3 for. Maybe you're just a public match player getting into competitive. Would you like to see Scorestreaks, or maybe you like the man in his gun, all gun skill, thing. Just please let me know. I want to get this video viewed by as many people as possible, and hopefully get the big names to watch it and to realize that I'm, trying to take this serious and that I'm not just some amateur at this. I want to kick off my channel. I want to do it, and I feel like this is one way to do it. So, with that being said, on December 24th, on Christmas Eve, I'm going to go through. I'll do a little vlog showing me doing the drawing, and I'll pick one at random. And Merry Christmas to the winner. All right, guys. So I'm out. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. Subscribe if you'd like. It really does. I appreciate it so much, and I look forward to this, guys. Thank you very much, and I am out. Later.